What does a successful marketer look like? Despite what you might hear on the news, the typical American millionaire, according to the book The Millionaire Next Door, is a 57-year-old in a business that would be considered as normal. Even dull. Turns out that most of them are paving contractors, auctioneers, welding contractors, pest controllers, mobile home park owners, rice farmers, coin and stamp dealers. Maybe this is surprising to you. It certainly was an eye-opener to me. After all, I would have thought the top earners would be people with more style and glam. From what I've been able to observe, it's true online too. The average marketer who does really well for themselves isn't necessarily this big guru who you see all over the place. In fact, I have it on good authority that most of these flashy gurus are broke. Yes, that's right. The so-called gurus who talk big and flash their big shiny Lamborghinis around are mostly just talk. There are certainly exceptions, but for the most part, the more shiny they are, the more you should stay away. So who, then, does well? This is the interesting part, because just like people who are successful offline, most of the time online successes do stuff that most wide-eyed, bushy-tailed marketing rookies would consider boring and dull. See, it is part of our nature to want to be entertained. This is especially true in the information age that we live in today, but the reality is that the majority of online successes execute the same fundamentals over and over again. While other people chase one shiny object after the next, the successes remain low-key, executing the same needle-moving stuff every single day without fail. It's not shiny, it doesn't get the heart pumping, but it absolutely works, and that's the point. After all, wouldn't you rather go with something proven to work than to keep getting hooked on shiny objects that are hot today but gone tomorrow? At this point, you're probably thinking, enough already with the sermon, just tell me what do I need to do already. I'm so glad you asked. Let's start with some examples. There are marketers who have seen insane success just helping brands sell on Amazon. It's not work that gets them any recognition or lands a pile of money in their lap right away. Their focus is in making the pile bigger for everybody, and when they do it, they win and their customers win. Amazon wins too. As a result, their passive income stream grows, yet they still remain unknown, they have no following, or whatever it is the gurus brag about nowadays. They just happily go about their lives, enjoying their passive income stream while they quietly work the system consistently and without fail. There are other marketers who focus on affiliate marketing, like me. I'm still working to be at the level I want to be, however the success I've had so far can be attributed to me simply executing a handful of steps that move the needle in my business. Nothing fancy. Or, take people whose focus is traffic. This is probably the most interesting example, by the way. You'd think that people who are in the limelight with huge followings are able to drive a lot of traffic. Maybe yes, maybe no. It depends on the following. More importantly, is their following buying anything? Thing is, more often than not, most sales are driven by people who are relatively unknown, yet possess a loyal and dedicated audience. I could go on, but you're starting to see the pattern, right? The bottom line is this: simple fundamental steps that everyone else finds too boring, repeated often enough, will get you to succeed faster and with more certainty than trying to be internet famous and chasing shiny objects. You'll be successful. Yet, most people won't think you are. This is okay, as it can be a blessing in itself. You don't need to be the flashy guru who is all talk but no substance. Instead, you are exactly the millionaire next door, ordinary on the outside, but extraordinary within. So if you want to take away one thing from this, it is this. Focus on one thing, don't get distracted by shiny objects. The one thing executed daily over and over without fail is what separates you from the rest who can't do it simply because it is not exciting enough. This one thing mentality will get you further than anything else. So make it a point today to identify the biggest lever that truly make a difference in your business and focus on it. Remember, consistency is the key. Slow and steady will win the race eventually.